Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. Yeah! And today we're going to be having a look at something that's not an app, but it is an app. Kind of an app, but it is. Hey, it's called
MidJourney.
And it's all for making artwork. AI-generated artwork. But first, guys, we're going to kick off with a premiere, the brand new video clip single from Mars Capone, and this is called Who Knows? Boom. Boom. Hello. Welcome to the show. Yes, that is the brand new video clip premiered on this channel by Mars Capone. That is called Who Knows. It is available right now on all streaming services as well. So get your ass over there and get it streaming. Hello, Mars. Mars in the chat. Welcome aboard. Thank you for letting me premiere that, my friend. Great track, great video clip, and it ties in really well with today's show because a lot of the images that were in that video clip were used with the particular app that we are going, app thing that we are going to be looking at today. Let's do a quick jump over here. Now, unfortunately, my Stream Deck is not working properly. It's a thing. We can get through. It's all good. Let me show you this now that we're over here. So I've pinned a comment up the top there. So go and make sure you click on Greg's channel. Go check out his music. And we're going to quickly jump over here to Apple Music. And look, there it is. It has been released on Apple Music. So there is the latest single, Who Knows. It is now available for your streaming pleasure. Just search for Mars Capone, and you will find him there. He's got 2 other tracks as well, which I have also in my library. There you go. So head over and check out his stuff. Shove him up, folks. Boom. And all that jazz. Thank you again, Mars, for allowing me to master it, which we mastered over on the Patreon. If you're not a patron, you can become a patron. Right there. There it is. Patreon.com/Jade Starr, where every weekend I master your songs and do some giveaways and stuff like that. It's a good time. Had by all. Indeed. Also, you can become a Wart Warrior by clicking the Join Now button down the bottom here on YouTube, and you get a whole bunch of fun emojis. And there's a couple of new emojis in there, I do believe. Let me see who's in there. We've got, there's 2 new ones. So if you've been replaced, don't worry. You'll come back. We've got, can anybody guess who those people are? You can work it out. We have Christopher Rossi. Yeah, there's one. You can guess. Tell me who you think those people are. Awesome stuff. Alrighty, so we are going to say hello to everybody. Yes, let's say hello to everybody. I should do that. Get it together. I'm running a little bit behind today. I thought I was on time. Gregory O'Sullivan. Yes, indeed. Well done, Kim. You win. You win nothing. Sorry. And there he is. There is our new member. So let's say, David Collette, hello to you. And he says, I signed up to MidJourney several days ago, but couldn't figure out how to do anything. So I'm looking forward to this show. I hope you are, because I'm going to do my darndest to show you how to use MidJourney and get the best out of it. But again, I'm still learning, and you got to remember this is still a beta, but it is incredibly fun. Jim Shannon on sounds. Adam Burst, hello to you. I saw you're using it as well. There's Joe Glenn. There is Cy. Always effing good to see you, my friend. And who else do I see in my magic mirror today? As I'm doing my scrolling down the list, I already saw Kim Hudson. Hello, Kim Hudson. Mark Effects. What is happening? Brad Example, of course. The Jesus of the live stream performance sector. If you missed out yesterday, Brad performed after Pete Johns over on Camp Jamay's channel, and it was heaps of fun. It was really fun. Good stuff. Jim Shannon says that video clip reminds him of Seinfeld. Okay, Tom Christ is here. Thomas Christ and Andy Goldsby is here. The man who loves a spinning wheel. He loves a spinning wheel. He sure does. And flamingos. Hey. Patrick Chandler, what is happening, my friend? Good to see you. Hey, thank you, everybody, for hanging out yesterday for the opening hour. It was an absolute pleasure singing your songs. I look forward to doing another one really soon. Because, you want me to explain it, how you can do it, Joe, on an iPad? Let me check and make sure I've got everybody. Tom Caraher Music, hello to you too, my friend Papa Tom. All right, let's cover that. We got time today. We got time to do things. So let's show you how to do it, Joe. So you open up a browser here, open up a new tab, And you can type in YouTube, right? So you can go to youtube.com. It's a bit of a mess around. So if we go youtube.com, go full screen. And look, it takes you here to youtube.com. And normally you would have to open it in YouTube. But now if you do a search for my channel, we didn't want that. We want a Jade Starr. Jade Starr. And if you go to my channel, look, there's a join button right there. You can do it in the browser. Now, if it's coming up, not like this on your iPad, you have to go in here and you have to change the settings to, I think, is it in here? Where you go to iPad browse only. I think, is it desktop browsing? I can't even remember where they moved it to. But that should be how you do it. See how easy it was when I did it? So, yeah. It's amazing how that worked. Why did that work? That's so weird. But there's a little join button right there. See? Boing, 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 boing. That's how you become a Wart Warrior. Let's just flick that over there. Cool, McCool, Maskool, Madool. Today we are looking at MidJourney. Yes? Oh, but first I want to do this because there's a bunch of apps on sale. Let's cover this. I'm forgetting everything. Yes, there are apps on sale. Tone boosters have a whole crap load of apps on sale. TB Reverb, TB Barricade, TB Morphit, TB Enhancer, TB Real Bus, TB Equalizer, all like a few dollars off. So if you like the Tone Boosters apps, they're really high quality apps, definitely worth your time. The Reverb one especially is really cool. Did a show on it, check it out. What else do we have here? I don't know a lot of these ones, so I can't really speak on them. The Pitch Pipe. Geez, that sounds like a porno. But Four Pockets have a couple of apps on sale as well. Helium, which is awesome, about half price off. And DigiSticks 2, another awesome app. You can check out shows I've done of those in the past, if you'd like to do that. Speaking of Four Pockets, we are doing an update show this week on progressions because it needs to be done. And pretty much the same stuff as last week. All right, we want to jump in and talk about MidJourney. What is MidJourney? This is MidJourney. This is the website you need to go to kick off your MidJourney adventure. MidJourney is an AI art generator. And it's in beta. So I need to be very clear about this because it is part of the rules of doing a show on it. MidJourney is a AI that you can enter terms and phrases. You can even put in paragraphs out of books. Like say you found a small paragraph out of, say, Lord of the Rings, and you could copy that in and then send it off for it to go and make something. You can take poetry, crazy words, things that don't even match together. It's the palette is limitless because it's up to your imagination to come up with things for the AI to create. Is it perfect? Of course not. But that's part of the fun of it. And talking with Cy and Andy, I believe this is a very, very addictive app. I say app because most things, you just call it an app, whatever. It's very addictive. Why is it addictive? It's because you're putting inputs in and you're watching results come back to you, and you get a prize at the end. You get some artwork. So it feels like a slot machine, yeah? And because I've spent hours on this just messing around creating art with it. I'm going to show you first some of the things that I've created with it, messing around. Let's jump into my Photos app over here and look at some of this stuff. So this was the first image that I actually created with this. Yeah, we'll go, and that's got the whole image in there. So there we go. There is the first image that I made with this thing. Pretty mind-blowing. And this also, and again, I say I made it. I just put in some coordinates, some things like zombie stuff like this. I'll show you exactly what I put in soon. Hello, Leela. Hope you're doing good. Look at the quality of that. I mean, it's incredible. It's just sick. So then I started doing some searches for one of my songs. I have a song called Supergirl Syndrome. And I wanted to make a t-shirt using Supergirl Syndrome. Hey, thanks Mars Capone for becoming a wart warrior. I don't know why my alerts are not working. They'll probably start working soon, maybe. Mars Capone became a wart warrior. Bang. Good stuff. So there we go. Thank you very much, Mars. Let me clear that. So then I started putting in stuff like Supergirl, because this song's called Supergirl Syndrome, and this was my first one, and I was like, that's a bit ratty. I think it was Supergirl looking at a phone box in a dystopian city on fire. And I was like, yeah, that's not so good. And then I tried this and went manga, Supergirl, dreadlocks, blue eyes, and was like, geez, that's pretty good. That's pretty damn impressive. All right, let's keep going. Let's put some glasses on her. All right, shit. That's pretty good. Let's add some words like photorealistic, manga, photorealistic. Okay, still a bit cartoony and a bit like off-center and stuff. All right, whoa, hang on. Now we're getting serious with words like photorealistic and stuff. All right, cool. Wow. Things are getting heavy now. This just came from me putting in a bunch of words. What the hell? Really, really impressive stuff here. Look at these things. And these are really high-res photos. So this was a Supergirl overlooking so it was Supergirl with blue eyes, glasses with long brown dreads, overlooking a city on fire, a dystopian city on fire. Then this one I think I put in was like clowns, killer clowns, and a burning background holding a teddy bear. Sick. What the hell? This was an alien, undescribed alien bursting from a smoke-ridden floor. So all these, this was like a human, what did I write? Human body parts in a science lab on a stone bench. That's not one of them. This was messing around me and Sai. It was like a piano on a beach being struck by lightning on fire. Pretty amazing stuff, yeah? So this was a red-headed girl playing a piano on a beach. This was demons and angels fighting in hell with fire and brimstone. I mean, this kind of artwork seriously looks like something you would see from the plagues, man. This is stuff you see in a fucking art gallery. It's very, very impressive stuff. Yeah. What else? We got some other ones we did last night. No, that's all I've got in here. Oh yeah, look at this. How cool is this? Looks like a H.R. Geiger alien scene. I see lots of people putting in there saying H.R. Geiger alien stuff. So it's a very, very powerful tool. All right. So let's jump back to the website. And we're going to go through how to use this and to get the most out of it. We'll head back to the website just so I can show you how to set it up. So once you're at this page here at MidJourney.com, you need to click on Join the Beta. And when you click on that, it'll take you to Discord. And I don't need to do this because I've already accepted my invite. So you need to have Discord installed on your iPad, on your iPhone, or on your PC. Yes? So you can do it on all three of these. So you need to have a Discord account. And that is the only way to do this. So if you don't know about Discord, I can show you just briefly how Discord works over here. Now, to the side here, when you create a Discord account, you have these channels that you follow. You can see down the side here, you've got How to App on iOS, we've got Pete Johns, Thomas Christ, we've got Ron Ward, Creative Source, Mobile Music Pro, all these groups that I follow. When you click on each of these, they take you to the group, which has these little channels down the side here, which as a moderator, I can create these channels and I can call them whatever I want, like live stream stuff, app chat. If we go over to Thomas's one here, Thomas has like general chat, share your music, share your artwork. Why am I showing you the basics of this? Because you need to understand just the basics to be able to navigate around Discord. Now, Discord's really cool too because not only does it have these little chat areas, and it's not rocket science. I know Discord does look a little overwhelming at times for people, but all you need to do is click on a group. A group has a hashtag at the beginning of it, and in that group you can just chat. You can just post stuff, photos, videos, whatever you want. Yeah. But the added thing that's cool about Discord is down the bottom here, you can actually join voice chat groups, and you can have video and voice chat with people who are in that group. So Discord's an incredibly powerful, cool tool. Lots of people use it, yeah? So when you join up, you will be signed up to this, and this is the MidJourney Discord channel, yeah? And you can see, same setup. You've got all these channels here. The most important, and with all these channels, let's zoom in a little bit. You can see they all have a header with a little chevron that I can click and open up what's going on in that header. So we've got info, support, newcomer rooms 2. So we've got all these different rooms listed here that you can go through. Hello, Dwight Bailey. I hope you're doing well. Alrighty. So, and what's always good to check with any Discord server that you join, very good and important thing to do, is to check the announcements, the statuses, the rules, the FAC. Understand the rules of what goes on in here so you don't make a cock out of yourself and start going in there saying, hey, here's a picture of my fucking sister naked. Like, you just, don't do that stuff. Read the rules, understand what the server's about and what's etiquette and what's not etiquette, so you don't make a tit of yourself and get banned from something that you could particularly have a good time in, yeah? So, all right, so once you are a member of this particular group, you get 25 images for free. That is it. That is your trial. 25 images, and that is it. Once you use up your 25 images, they ask you to become a member. And membership is $10 a month, USD. And within that 200, within the $10 a month, you get 200 images that you can make. So, which is pretty fair. Very, very, very fair. Now, I used up my 25. I know Sai used up his 25. Andy used up his. I'm sure Mars used up his as well. And I thought it was a no-brainer to sign up because, hey, what a fantastic tool to have to just jump in and make something interesting. And even so, like, because this isn't an app, for my banner today, I needed to have an app because all my banners have an app like this. See that little banner? So I used MidJourney to make that little app icon next to the word MidJourney. How cool is that? So, it doesn't only make these amazing portraits and stuff. You can tell it to make whatever you want. You're in total control. So in the announcements here, just let's talk about this. Where are we? So the version of this, the current version of this is version 3 beta. This is what we're in now. I need to stipulate this because I'm doing a review of it. And anybody who does a review of it, they ask you to go through all this just to be very clear with everybody. This is a beta. So if you join up, things can change. So be aware. It's ever evolving, it's updating, and hopefully they get what they need to do to make this go out of... So I think it's in alpha at the moment. It's like an alpha V3, or it's just gone into beta. So where we go. So this is whole stuff where they're testing images. There's a whole lot of stuff about how to use style guides and all this stuff, but we'll have a look at that. The status, we have a status here, which tells you how everything's working. Like if things have gone down, because, you can imagine people are all sitting here using this like you wouldn't believe. So when it goes down, everyone shits the bed and panics and they're all crying, going, what's going on? It's like you have to check the status, and the status will let you know if it's gone down or anything like that. You have rules. Rules are important. You do need to read them. And I'm going to let you know straight away. Don't go in here typing in penis, dick, balls, fuck. These words are banned. Even they've had to be quite cutting with the words. Like I even tried to use the word skin, and that was removed. Sadistic, the word sadistic didn't let me use that. They're trying to, harbor a healthy community of people just putting in really messed up shit. Because, we don't want this to turn into Pornhub. We want this, so it says here, states clearly no adult content or gore. Please avoid making visually shocking and disturbing content. We will block some text inputs automatically, so be aware of that. You won't get banned for putting them in, but you will get a mention that, this is not right. Ban habit, any violations of the rules may lead to bans. So if you're continuously just being a dick, if you're being a dick to people, of course, just standard stuff. Don't be an asshole. So no adult content. Sharing others' creations. Do not publicly repost the creations of others without permission. So at the same time, they can't stop you, but I guess it's just, being courteous and all that kind of stuff. Because we want good things to stay around, and this is a really good thing. So, as I said, go and read through the, hashtag don't be a dick. There's an FAC here as well. So you've got a nice FAC here to help you through some important questions. You can always hashtag the rules anytime you want. They tell you some stuff about their investment, all that kind of stuff. We have a getting started section here, and I do recommend going and have a looking at this because it tells you how to kick off your images, how to start an image, and it's very easy. The easiest steps, go into, and if you are a newbie, you will be presented with these newbie channels right here, newbie 24, newbie 54, and newbie 84. They will be your channels to go and explore in. So as it says here, go to one of the newbie bot channels, type in /imagine, and then whatever you want. The bot will send you 4 images in 60 seconds. You click the numbered buttons underneath to either upscale or get a variation of it. And that's it. Then you just save the photo. It says here, once your trial is ended, which is 25 images, to become a paid member, you just hit /subscribe. And it'll allow you to set up a MidJourney. You just pay with your credit card, and it was easy as pie. Let's have a look at this link here. This opens up this is very handy, and I suggest all of you grab it and do this. Click here on your iPad and save. I might even do this. Can I save this as a PDF? Save as a PDF. Let's see if it works. Always allow. Will it turn it in? I probably won't do it. I'll stop that. I'm just going to save this as a bookmark. So add a bookmark. There we go, to my favorites. So now I can access this. And this has everything you need to know. Frequently asked questions, parameters, how to set parameters, how to get the highest quality out of your images, content moderation, all this kind of stuff. So now you know where this document is. It's in your getting started section. You have a trial support, a member support, but this is what you all come here to see, how to make images, yeah? Let's have a look first and jump over to Newbies 24. And it's quite chaotic because there's always people in here just banging out images. And if I just scroll to the bottom and we just sit here, you should just see images just start happening. So as you can see, somebody's got this one here. What have they written? A Jedi and an old Arab fighting. There we go. Let's scroll up a bit. We've got a Vampire the Masquerade. That's all they've written for this one. Look at that. Vampire the Masquerade. And there is their image. So here this person has written, and you can see, here's where they have entered their text. Giant purple thunderstorm, high resolution tree night. And these are the 4 images that has come up for them. And now out of these 4 images, you pick one to upscale, or you can pick all of them to upscale, or you can make a variation of them. So this channel looks like it doesn't have a lot of action. Oh, now you can see. Now you're seeing more images being added here. So the server's kicked in. So just for an example, a woman wielding a katana that reads, "Do you fight for Japanese?" Wicked stuff. I mean, it's really incredible, the images that people are creating just with very limited words. I'm going to try and find one that... Now, you'll notice we're in the newbie section. So because there's newbies here, a lot of these newbies haven't got used to a lot of the terms for high resolution, for changing the size of the images, which we'll go through today. So you notice they're all square, a lot of these, because we're in a newbie section, where this one is a little bit different. You can see these are wide, and we're watching this right now develop. So it's like a photo studio. You put in your details, you hit go, and look at it. It's developing right before your eyes. So up to 36%. Let's zoom in a little bit there. And blood, gore, and gamer fantasy themes. I just said it before. So blood, you can get some blood in there, but excessive gore. So this is the thing. There are no themes. It's your palette. You tell it what to do. Just no adult content and no extreme gore. That's all they request. So I think the word blood got through for me, but things like sadistic didn't. Flesh didn't. So you can see with this one, it's berserk guts, fighting with Griffith, photorealistic, artisan, trending, volumetric, lighting. I've lost it now. Let's go back. See, this is the thing. You do lose some of these photos while they're developing, because once they've developed, they go to the bottom. So where are these images? See, so here are the finished versions of these photos. Wow. I mean, are you shitting me? I mean, wow. Look at the detail, man. Look at the detail of this. It's incredible. And then from there, what happens is you'll notice underneath, once these have processed, you have these buttons down here. So you've got U1, U2, U3, and U4. And this is upscale. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you hit upscale 1, it will upscale this one. V is for variation. So it'll create a variation of 1, 2, or 3, or 4. And once you hit that, it will start either a variation or an upscale, because these are pretty low res kind of versions of it, just for you to see if you like it. So as you can see here, yeah, look at these skulls. Really, really nice stuff. This one was a skull with blue flames coming out of it, eyes, 4K realistic. That's all they put in here. So we got gore pig. So there's a way around putting the word gore in. That was mixed with, there are ways to get around things, but when you do get a warning for doing something, they do say, don't try and get around this by doing things. So, and there are moderators in each of these rooms too. Oh, wow, look at that one. So that's the gore pig. Really, really interesting stuff. Oh, that was Daddy Pig. Oh, no, that was gore pig upscaled by Daddy Pig. Well, that dude's got a fascination with pigs. Yeah. Really nice. So we are in the newbie section at the moment. So again, these are people who are still finding their feet and don't have necessarily the understanding of all the code. So if we jump over now, and you'll see here in chat and stuff, there are things like, let's go down to themed image generation. There are stuff like daily themes, abstract environments, characters, so you can see what people are making. Let's have a look at some of this abstract stuff. Oh, wow. And you can see just what this person's put: occult symbols, symmetrical design, glowing, mystical, magical, ultra-fine detail, dark background, photorealistic, 8K, octane render. Then you'll see these dashes here. Let's zoom in on this. So you see these dashes, dash dash HD, then dash dash uplight, to do things like scaling to sizes, or you need to use these dashes, and I'll cover some of them today. Dash dash AR, you can do dash dash width and then choose your width, and dash dash height to choose your height. So dash dash HD really encourages the HD quality of this to come out. I mean, look at that. That's just wicked. And the thing is, once it creates one of these images, if you try and recreate it, it's very hard to recreate these things. In fact, it's impossible because it's AI generated and it's got a, everything's, you're never going to get the same picture twice. That's what's fantastic. I mean, look at that. Fantastic stuff. So I know you're wanting to see me make something, yeah? And we can do that. Wow, look at that. The surreal path to heaven through hell. I mean, it still blows my mind that we're living in a day and age that, people think that AI is going to take over the world and kill us all. I'm quite happy with this, but I don't think it's smart enough to kill us all yet, Daddy Pig is okay, but balls out is not. I don't even know how to respond to that. All right, so I'm going to pop over to, so when you sign up and become a paid member, you are given these channels. So you'll notice over here, general image, general. So all these new channels open up for you. 20 channels. And these are member channels. And when you click over and have a look at some of these, you will notice there's a bit of a difference in the way people are making stuff. You can see here with this particular ballerina one here, the text is a little bit different. So we've got French cute girl in ballet costume, cinematic, hyper-realistic, hyper-detailed, sharp, AR 16:9, stylize, dash stylize, 3000, dash width, I width 03 IW, uplight, so to uplight the quality. Then you've got quality 2. So you can change the quality of these things as well. Now, I will touch on the quality thing. When every image that you put through here is at a quality 1, and that is the standard. And for that, every time you make an image, right, because it's at quality 1, that's 1 point off your photos. So if, as a member, you got 200 photos. Quality 1 is the default. So every time you make a photo, that is 1. If you up your quality to quality 2, that is taking 2 off your count. So if you're a trial member and you got your 25, you put quality dash quality 2 in there to up the quality, you're losing 2 points. It's regarded as 2 photos. It takes double the time to process them. But as you can see, really ultra high quality stuff comes out from upping the quality. So that is a thing also. And this particular person here has done a U2 for both of them. And look at this. Look what it's done. That, oh my God. Yeah. So what is this good for? I'll tell you what it's good for. Absolutely good for. Album covers, promos, you name it. Mars Capone, in that video clip we opened the show with today, used a whole heap of clips he made from this, from using this. And that's what you saw in the video. So you can use this in things like LumaFusion for making your video clips. You use this for album artwork. Oh, wow. Look at this. I mean, it's interesting sitting here watching these things just happen right before your eyes. Look at this stuff. There's just hundreds and thousands of people just making these incredible. Well, this is the question. Are we making them? We're not. We're just putting in words and it's doing it itself. And like a lot of MIDI generation, like music generation apps, there's rules and stuff that you can mess around with too. And I know David Collette will be very interested in this. So you can relax the rules of the AI as well. And the AI can ignore words that you put in. So you can relax it so much. So you put in a bunch of words and the AI can decide to ignore 80% of the words that you put in and choose its own words. So it's actually getting the power to do that. So you have all these like rules that you can add to, which is all in the guide, which I showed you, the instruction manual, which you definitely should read. Another cool thing is, so what's it? interesting. I see a lot of people complaining about this because, oh, wow, that looks great. How cool does that look? It looks like a real photo. I mean, that's sick. That's really cool. So I see a lot of people complaining because a lot of people don't like being in these public rooms and putting in their photos and everybody seeing all these public images. Well, that's just it is what it is. You know, this is an AI designing all these kind of things. So you have to suck it up. But as a paid member, you get the option to not have to sit through the public chat, right? And because what I found, and I'll show you this. Let's make something now in this chat right now. So to kick off, to actually start making something, you start with the same input text every time. We'll click down here so you can see what I'm putting in here. It is a / and the word imagine. And once you start doing this, you will start getting what I have here. Look at this, frequently used. Because I've done this a whole bunch of times, the bot now realizes and comes up with the... So now when you put in imagine, what happens is you do / imagine and then hit space, and the next line that will come up is prompt. That means you're ready to go to start putting stuff in. And I find, and if you have a look, there's different ways you can do it. You can put commas after individual words. You can put whole bunches. You can put like a story in, like, I don't know. Let's just pull something completely random from my head. A knight with a golden sword, and then we'll put in a comma and a space. Hello, Jenny. Welcome to the chat, Jenny. A knight with a golden sword. Standing tall in a battlefield. Yeah. Well, let's put something modern in there. What can we put? What can we put? UFOs flying overhead. I've no idea how this is going to turn out. Yeah. And a pink flamingo just for you, Andy. There we go. And a pink flamingo. Right. So I'm not going to put anything else in. That's going to be my prompt. And we'll see what it comes up without any, like, you know, high quality or anything like that. And all you need to do is hit the little arrow button and off it goes. Look at this. MidJourney, and it starts its journey creating something. Now you'll notice this is the problem with being in the groups. The images keep flying everywhere. Let's scroll back down here and just hope it stays. But I'm going to show you how to get around that. So now you can see this image developing. I can see there's a big flamingo there for some reason. I don't. This is the fun of it, I think, is that you never know what you're going to get. Life is like a box of chocolates. It's like a box of chocolates. My Lord. This is weird. What is it? Sometimes, see, again, my image is gone. It just keeps jumping around. So I prefer to do this in a private chat because you can do a private chat. Oh, wow. This is like combined a bunch of these things. Oh, man. Dude, see? I really don't like doing this here because it jumps up like that. And there's my finished images. So when an image finishes, it jumps to the bottom and you've got to scroll down to get them. So here they are. Here are all 4 of these. And you'll notice with some of these too, what's really interesting, some of them got these weird little signatures down the bottom. Yeah? What the hell? What the hell is that? So it's like the AI has signed its own image. I find that really, really bizarre. If you don't like the 4 thumbnails, does it still count as an image? This is your image. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. This is your image. So the derivations of this count as, I'm pretty sure. I'd have to go over and check. But you're going to burn through the 25 images very quickly, like I did. I shot through them. So which is, I think the reason they do it is to give you the skill set to have a go and see if you like this, and then pay up for a month. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Thomas, the computer demands recognition. Obey me. But yeah, look what it's done. So it's taken a whole bunch of that stuff and it's kind of combined them. It's made the pink flamingo a knight here with the aliens. So that one's pretty cool. So here's what's really ace about this. Now that we've done that, I like this one here. So I'm going to upscale this one, which is number 2. So we hit upscale. And when you scroll down, it will have started upscaling. There it is. So it started upscaling this image here. And you can see you've got this little time here. So we're at 12%. Now, already, check it out. It's much better than what we were already looking at. So you've got to remember that. What you come up with first is not the finished product. Once you upscale it, all the definition and detail starts coming out of it. It's like, oh my Lord, now we're starting to see what's happening here. This is crazy. And just seeing it like grow before your eyes, I find this stuff incredibly fascinating. And it's a perfect time that this has come out. I mean, we've got Songtember coming up. Everyone's going to be making songs. So we're going to need some art, yeah? And what a great way to freshen up your music and take a bit of stress out of the creative process of, having to make music. And there's already enough stress to get your song out in Songtember and stuff. And to be able to just come in here and relax and play around and make something really interesting for your artwork, I think it's incredibly worth the $10. I will be signing up to this for a long time, I do believe, and I really look forward to the beta coming out of beta and becoming a thing. I really hope that this. Oh wow, beautiful! And I haven't even added anything like photorealistic or anything like this to it. So now that it's done, scroll to the bottom, and here it is. There we go. And I can click on this and I can actually download this as well. So there's a little download button here. Yeah. I forget what that one is. So I can save this to my photos and that image is saved. When you're on a desktop, you can actually go in and save a higher res. See how this is kind of a little bit, what does this do here? Hold up. No. This link will take you to the attachments. Yeah, all right, here. So this will take me to, if you click on this link up here, it'll open a browser taking you to the actual image, the full image. So I'm going to hit yes. And now here is our full image. And you can see zooming in, pretty high quality already, yeah? But not, it can obviously be a lot better. So now from here, I can save a higher quality image of this. Let's hit save to files. What can I save to photos? That sucks. Save image. There we go. Wicked. There we go. There's our first one. You've got this little other button here, which is like upscale to max, which I'm pretty sure it already is upscaled to max. So that's all good. Just make sure. And there we go. So here's the deal. Because I didn't add any extra info like, high resolution, HD or anything like that, you can actually upscale it to a higher quality after you finish this. So let's just let this go and see how much of a high quality we can get out of this. Our flamenco, what am I saying? Fucking Sir Flamingo of Toucan. Fucking Andy. I could tell you a story about Andy and a flamingo and some brave knights, but I won't. So yeah, this is now upscaling this to the maximum quality. And you'll notice while we're waiting for this, check this out. So you'll see here, this person, highly detailed, and they've actually put the word private in here. So you can make these private, but they'll only be private to certain people. That's another thing too. I think when this comes out of beta, I think they will make this more of a private thing. But because it is in beta, they're leaving it open so people can see how it all works and people get a good understanding of it all. And because it is a public beta, remember, public beta. So once it comes out of beta and people are paying for it, I think it's going to be much more interesting with the privacy and stuff like that. Even this one, you can see, has a little signature down the bottom. And just as I did that, it disappeared. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? See, I hate doing it in here. I really hate doing it in here because I keep losing my images. Let's go and find it. But we'll get to doing it in the private server after this one. There it is. Upscaling. So we're at 90%. Almost done. And then we'll save a copy of this. If they make it an Apple website instead of just on Discord, it would be incredible. Well, that's interesting you ask about that because I'll show you how you can connect to the website and see all of the things you made. So it does keep a record of everything that you've made, which is great. So then you can go back and re-edit it if you want to, or like, so here we are. This is the finished version. I'm going to click here again and say yes. I'm going to save this. Let's save this to photos and we'll have a look at the difference between them, if there is any. Save image. So, see, Andy, this should be your album cover. All right, so here's the three of them. You can see there's definitely more going on in that third one. Like, look around here. Look at this, you've got far more, and when you zoom in, you should be able to see far more detail in this than, oops, this one. So yeah, what a bizarre image too. I mean, look at this grass and stuff. It's just, I mean, look at the bottom there compared to that one. Look at that. It's really not very detailed down there. And then this one's got, like, you can see the roots and everything and individual grass. Looks like there's a little mushroom here. I mean, it really does become quite fascinating seeing these things grow. Super cool. So there's our first one we've made here today. So let's jump back over to Discord. All right, so you've seen how this works, and you can, and look, why I think it's important to come in here and watch this stuff, watch what people are writing, and see what results people are getting from their text, you know, because you'll pick up little things. Look at this guy's put in here. He's put like 40mm lens. I mean, you can put stuff like the word tilt shift. Like if you know what a tilt shift effect is on a photo, so it blurs the bottom and top. And these kind of words work. Things like tilt shift or photography terms, there's different kind of lens effects and stuff like that. They actually work in here. So it's definitely worth your time to read the manual and understand some of the stuff in there. Yeah, watching others is, look at this guy who's been doing these ballerina images. They seem to be getting better and better. So look at this one. Her arm's all fucked up. Look at that. That would be an awesome picture if her arm wasn't fucked up. But this is the risk you take, yeah, with doing this kind of stuff. So he kept 3 and 4 out of those. And if you like something too, you can take some of this stuff too. So if I like this Shrek photo, you can make a variation of it yourself because you've got all these buttons down here and you can hit upscale. And you can upscale someone else's art and derive it for yourself. So derivation is really encouraged to, you know, people can derive from your artwork. You can derive from other artwork. But, you know, I think it's just common courtesy not to just take someone's one that they've done, make a variation of it. Interesting stuff. Very, very, very cool, as Pete Johns would say. Did you explain the channels, general 1, 2, and 3? Are they for different things? So the channels, they're all just the same thing in each one. They've just created 20 channels to try and spread the load because these things get busy. I mean, there's a lot of people in here right now, and the more people that are finding it every day, you can expect a lot of server load because, you know, it's starting to become a thing. Now, this whole idea derived from a site called Crayon with another AI. So Crayon was another one you can have a practice on, but nowhere near as good as this, which is CRAIYON.com, I think it is, Crayon. There's a whole bunch of chat stuff here that you can chat with people. So there's heaps of members here to chat with live and get some help. So yeah, these channels here open up to you when you become a paid member. So they are your paid member channels. And the ones you get when you are a newbie or a trial are these three here. But I want to show you too, this is how I use it. So when you, now I think this is, I'm pretty sure when you only get this when you're a paid member. I'm not sure. I can double check. So with Discord, you have, these are your channels here, yeah, down the side. And up the top, you have this little thing here. Now, these are your chats with all your friends that you have on Discord. And when you pay for it, you get a direct message to MidJourney bot. So, and I'm pretty sure if I go over here, yeah, I know. So I got this when I was when I joined the beta. So it looks like you get this when you join the beta. Now you're going to have to check this out for yourself. I can't remember. If you go to the bot, have a look and see if you can actually type anything down here in your bot. If you can in your trial, then you can do this as well. I just can't remember. But as you can see here, this is where I subscribed. On the 7th, on the 28th of the 7th. Thank you for subscribing. You're now subscribed to the basic plan type. At any time, I can do like a / status, I think, stats or whatever it is. And I can see my, my subscription. And now what's good about this is you can create your images here in the bot where no one else's pictures are clouding your view. Now, be aware, though, as you are making these, your images are still going out to a channel. So other people are still seeing them. This is just giving you the space to do it without any issues or anything like that. Shall we make something? Why don't you all, how about everybody here in the chat put in one word? Or just in the chat right now, just give me one word, right? No elaborate sentences. Just give me /info shows how much processing time you've used. Let's do that. Info, how much time have I used? Why is it not giving me info? I did this yesterday and it did. Is it info? I don't think it's info. It's something else. I can't remember. All right, so we've got words. All right, let me do this. Let's do this instead of worrying about that. / so we need imagine. I need to spell it right, yeah. All right, igloo. Melodica. Now it doesn't have to be, remember, Melodica. I spelled that right. Oh, man. Melodica. Illusion. What do we got? Penguin. Man, I can't even spell penguin. Wendigo. Okay. Wendigo. Bourbon biscuit. Well done, Andy. Fuck. Bourbon biscuit. Okay. Bourbon biscuit. Diamond. Castle. Catfish. Of course, Dwight Bailey choose catfish. Catfish. Oh, man. Carpenter. Yeah, Andy, you cheated, but I'll give you a break because of your fucking weird fetish for flamingos. Madman, what's that saying about you, Adam Burst? You're not a serial killer, are you? Jade, all right. All right, let's stop there. So what I'm going to put now with this comment is I'm going to put in a few terms like photo, realistic, film quality. I'm going to put in high resolution. What else? That's enough for now. But what I'm also going to put, I'm going to show you quickly these terms. So you've got two minuses. So minus. So we've got two dashes, yeah, and HD. And then I'm going to put dash AR. And I'm going to put in space 16 by 9 because I want these to be 16 by 9. All right. What's going on, Camp Jamay? Good to see you. And now we're going to hit and see what happens. Any banned words? No, we're good. We're off. So it's going to make whatever the fuck this is going to be. I have no idea what this image is going to be. This is so scary, you weirdos. All right, 7%. Oh, man, it's already looking strange as hell. Hey, Russ. Did I already say hi to Russ? Great show yesterday, Camp Jamay. Brad was awesome. It was a great show. Thanks for letting us all hang out. If you haven't subbed over to Camp Jamay, go and check out Camp Jamay's channel. He does a live stream on the weekend. It's got, what the hell is going on with this image here? What is this? It looks like a house made of licorice. What the hell? Interesting image, though. I mean, I can see the penguins. Man, we're only 49%. Wow. Bizarre. I mean, I think it's really interesting, too, to take parts of text of books and stuff and just put it in. Now, as I said, you can go in here and you can change you can change the rules of this so the AI can read all these words. It can ignore words. You can do things like that. So there's a whole lot of options you can do. I really like this. I like these two here. This looks like a bunch of biscuits or something. So, I mean, these, wow, really, four very different pieces of artwork that are coming from this. So we're at 90%. I'm going to go in and probably upgrade all of these. Here we go. So let's have a look at them a little bit bigger. I like this one. I think this one's really cool. It looks like a Tim Burton kind of thing, yeah? That's really interesting. I'm going to do that one. This one looks like biscuits or something on the side, or like a close up of and you can see this. It's got a penguin. They incorporated the penguin into this, and it's interesting how sometimes they just incorporate like the colors of the penguin into it. So I'm gonna do this one here, the number 4. Let's upscale this and see what happens. See how much easier it is though, being in a private message. You're not getting everybody else's images fucking with you and all that kind of stuff, which is a pain in the ass. So this will take about a minute. Now, if I had have added like a --Q2, this would have taken 2 credits of mine, and the quality would be severely up, like really heavily upscaled, super high quality. But again, it's going to cost you more credits out of your 200 credits that you get per $10 per month. Oh, wow. This is going to look so cool once it's done, this one. You can already see the detail is going to be so much better than what we've previously got. Andy, it's like watching an episode of Pingu on acid. I'll do another one too where, see, me and Sai yesterday, we were messing around with the scalability and the quality of these. Because remember, with things like DistroKid, they're asking for like 3,000 by 3,000 images for your album releases. And unfortunately, the best we could get with these images was like, what was it, 1570 by 1570. But here's the thing. When you upscaled these in a photo app to 3,000 by 3,000, you didn't lose any definition. Like, because these are coming down at like, they're PNGs, so that's good. So they're super high quality, and they're coming down at like 4 meg. So they're a really big file. So upscaling them is no problem. It definitely isn't a problem upscaling them to 3,000 by 3,000. We're at 81%. Wow, look at the detail on this. It kind of looks like it's added this paper kind of filter over the walls here. Yeah, about 1,500-ish. And that was like, and I'll show you what I did to get the highest possible scale that I could. And here is my finished image. Look at that. Beautiful. So you can see, you can zoom in a fair bit on these. Let's click on it. Let's go over here and check this out. So yeah, you can zoom right in. So the quality is pretty high for an album cover. You're going to be right upscaling this to a 3,000 by 3,000, something like that. We'll save this. Because you don't have to save all these, remember. I'm going to show you this now. We'll just jump back over to the website. Here's the website. So once you're back at the website and you've signed in and all that stuff, and you've used it, if you head over here to sign in, and then hit sign in with Discord, you're going to be taken to here, where it asks you to sign in. So I'll just sign in off camera. Let me just sign in. And you'll see here it's saying ask for permission. Yes, I authorize. And once you authorize within the website, look at this. All your images that you've ever made are here for you within the website. So you've got all of the ones that you've ever made. So you can see here's where I was trying to make these app icons. You can see my first ones. You can you can see my flamingos on the beach with soldiers. Andy. And look at the first ones I made. This was my first one I think I made. The man with a knife playing a piano, a dripping piano. And you can access these, and you've got these little things down here, so you can copy the prompts that you used to make it. You can open it in Discord and see where you made it. That's all right, Andy. You can copy the job ID, and you can copy the commands and the prompts. So if I open this in Discord, now it's going to open up clearly in a browser here instead of actual Discord. This is where I made it. So you can see where I upscaled it. And I can like change this if I want. I can go back and make a variation of it. So anything that you've made gets saved into your website. So you've got that entire library of stuff, all these great pictures that you've made that you can go back to at any time and go and make a variation of or anything like that. I mean, this one I made last night. This one we tried to make I'll show you here on my computer. See if I can do this. Give me a second. I'll open up that. We'll go to downloads and all right. Let's do this. Make it full screen. This is on my PC. So this is what I made last night. This was Darth Vader riding an elephant on the moon. Yeah, and if you look at this, if we zoom in on this, look at the resolution of this. I mean, we're zoomed in 235%. Look at this shit, 459%. I mean, this is some deep cut resolution right here. Thank you so much, David Collette, for the kind super chat. You rock. I can let you know too, David, while you're here. On Wednesday this week, we're taking another look at progressions, a deep dive into the song, into the song. Look how much you can zoom in. Let's see what's the max I can zoom in on this. We're at 500, 600. So you can see you can upscale these no problem for album art. I mean, there's the head of my Darth Vader. We can zoom in even more. Look at that. Before it starts getting pixelated, I mean, pretty damn good. Zoom all the way out. So yeah, don't be afraid of the quality and go, oh, DistroKid's going to reject it because it's 1500 by 1500. Feel absolutely free to go into something like a pixel meter, whatever you've got in your iPad or whatever, and just upscale it to 3000 by 3000. Mwah! It'll look absolutely beautiful. Photos are a little bit different because this is not photos. This is art. You know, it's all cool. But yeah, that's incredible. Incredible stuff there. Let's jump back over to my iPad. So what else do we need to cover before? We'll jump back over here. All right. Let's do another image, and then we'll get the hell out of here. The best thing I can tell you guys is join up. Go and experiment for yourself. Have fun, because it is really fun. I find it to be super addictive, and before long, 2 hours have gone and you're sitting here and making all these great... this is the thing I'm struggling with. Are you making them? I keep saying I'm making these things, but am I? I'm just telling something to do something and it's doing its best to interpret it. It's interesting. All right, so let's do another one. Let's do a / imagine. And again, guys, throw your words at me. Let's do one more where you create this image, and I'll do an album cover. We'll do a square album cover. I'll show you how to do that. At the highest resolution I can, to get the same kind of thing as what we got there. All right, of course. Russ has put giants. Yeah, like an AI director, absolutely. Giants. Let's take something from what you just wrote there. Giants directing AI on an iPad. Okay, give me more. Giants directing AI on an iPad. How can I put that in? I'm going to take one of those words, Andy, with a dragon overhead. With a during a tornado. During a tornado. And a star-lit sky. Let me change this. Giants in a bear suit directing AI at sky at school. All right, that'll do. So there's our little sentence. I'm going to put a comma there. And here I'm going to put ultra high resolution film quality, photo realistic manga. Why not? Then I'm going to put HD. So we put out, we've got our 2 dashes, yeah, then HD. And then I'm going to put, what do we do? Oh, I've got to leave no space there, HD. And I'm going to put 2 dashes and a width. So we want to do the width now. I'm going to do 6,000. I'm going to do dash height space 6,000 because I want this square. And that's all I think I'm going to do for this one. I could even put like Q. Let's try this. Let's put a Q dash Q for quality and a space and a 2. So we're going to use 2 credits for this. Yeah. And it'll tell you if you've fucked up because I've fucked up heaps and it'll show you what you've put in wrong. Let's hit go. All right, we're good. We're good. So we got giants in a bear suit directing AI on an iPad with a dragon overhead during a tornado and a starlit sky at school. Okay. So this will be the last thing we do for today's show. Thanks for hanging out here today. I know these early shows in the week are a little bit longer because so we can really get down and nitty gritty into these kind of things. Tomorrow on the show, we're doing LumaFusion again. And tomorrow we're doing a deep dive into the file system. So adding a hard drive, importing photos, transitions, the little pane at the side that allows you to import photos and all this kind of stuff. Man, it's definitely having to think about it, isn't it? Sometimes it does this. It takes a little. Come on, kick over. I hope I've connected to the internet. That would suck. Yay! What is going on? Where's my image? Where's my image, dude? There we go. We're off. So you can see automatically we're at square images, and this will take a lot more time because I've chosen quality 2, and quality 2. Yeah, you can go up to quality 5, I do believe. But what happens is when you update to things like quality 5, you start breaking down it starts to get really distorted and fucked up because the quality's so high, it loses its mind. Man, I don't even know what is going on here. It's really interesting seeing it happen too. Like, because at the start you're like, is that King Kong? What is going on? Where is this heading? It's definitely taken the moonlit sky. It's definitely a giant in a bear suit, I think. I can't see a dragon. Wicked. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I think this is just super fun. Yeah, 2 times quality takes up some time. You can see we're only at 21%. But when you actually upscale them at the end, the quality is just boom, shakalaka-laka. Joke, it says it's going to explode. Ah! Let's, can I zoom in a little bit on this as it's happening? Yeah, there we go. Wow. Interesting stuff. I don't see a dragon in there. I don't see a school. But I think the manga thing, you can see like the fire kind of stuff around it. It looks very manga in here. This stuff there looks very manga. I forgot that I put manga in there. Yeah, it looks like Bigfoot. Hang on. How do you know what Bigfoot looks like, Tom? When was Bigfoot confirmed to be real? Hang on a minute. Tom's seen Bigfoot, everybody. Where was this? Where was this? Oh, dear. I'll tell you what, like, even though it's not what I expected it to be, I don't know what I expected this to fucking be, but, yeah. Yeah, and remember, AI is not very smart. AI, this is a thing that people get confused about. There's all these people out there that are like, AI is going to take over the world. Remember, AI is programmed by a human being. Like Sophia the robot needs inputs to actually react. Like, and sure, they learn from inputs, but it's still, everything needs some kind of programming. This is a thing people forget, you know. It is looking really cool, isn't it, Kim? It's totally not what you would expect. And I'll tell you what, remember, this is just the, just the sample of it. When we upscale it, it's going to even have more definition in there, and you're probably going to see a lot more hidden details and stuff. Like it looks like here, these are like trees or something. And like when I've seen other people do some of these, and like Sai's put in a bunch of stuff. Like Sai did one with cats and inside in front of a fire and stuff. And basically one of the ones he did, the building had a fucking cat's head built into the building. It was fucking weird as shit. It had blended the cats into the building on fire. It was so out there. So I'm so tempted to show Andy's flamingo art with the soldiers. Oh God, the best thing, Andy. Best thing. Made my day, that image you sent me the other night, Andy. I have to tell you, I laughed. I was like, he can't be serious, can he? I'll just agree with him. It looks good, Andy. I hope you're not going to use that. Wow. And you can check on this during the progress. Like I can click on this right now and it'll give you a representation before it's finished. And you can screenshot that. Wow. I really like this one. This one's cool. This is sick. This one's good too. They're all cool. Yeah, I tell you what, Kim, as Sai's put in, I think he's put in a couple of times, it makes fantastic, like skies, backgrounds, like, views of mountains and stuff like that. It's beautiful, beautiful scenery. It really does fantastic scenery, sunsets, beaches, all that kind of stuff. It really is. And you can definitely see the manga in this. Like if I hadn't have put manga into this, it would be a completely different story. Absolutely different story. The manga has really changed this up. It's for the next sunset. All right, we're at 96%. We'll do one of these. We'll upscale one of these because I can go back at any time. But what a cool album cover already. Like I could imagine this being on somebody's album cover, 100%. So that is done. And here is our finished images. Let's have a look at them. Man, I like this one. I love this, whatever's on the head here or whatever this is with its 3 legs, it looks like, and whatever that is. And these little trees. Really like that stuff. But yeah, all this, the way this smoke is, you can definitely tell that's like a manga-ish kind of thing. I really like this. I don't know what the fuck that one's called too. That's pretty cool. I think I'm going to go with this one actually. No, I'm going to go with this one because of all this detail here. Looks like that's the school there. There's the school. Yeah, I'm interested in doing that one. Let's do this number 1 here. So we'll hit upscale. Now again, because this is 2 times, it's going to take 2 times the effort to process this. Or did it already do it? Oh, no, we're off 0%. Yeah, so as you can see, already, look at that. It's already, you can tell this is going to be sensational. There's going to be so much more definition in there. We're at 14%. Lovely stuff. It's like gingerbread men hold the bread. Dust mites need education too. Oh, wow. Look, you can see here, we're starting to get like hair. Now you're really starting to see the bear hair on the bear. I'm a poet and I did not really get defined that it is hair, which you couldn't see earlier. It just looked like a gingerbread man. Interesting stuff. I'm leaving that one alone. So, I'm not going there, man. No way. No way. Not today. So we're at 61%. And I will save this and have a look at the quality of it for an album cover. And then what I'll do lastly is we'll take this, I'll upscale it in a photo app just so you can see the quality of what it's going to look like for an album cover. And, you know, because this is the concern. We don't want it to get rejected. If you're using this for like DistroKid, you don't want Apple to come back and go, your artwork's fucking, it's been upscaled. And we don't want that at all. Wow. It's looking pretty nice. 96%. There it is. Here's our finished product. Wow, that looks cool. So yeah, that's their little school they've tried to put in down there. So we've got some trees. We've got our sky. We've got our bear thing. It's just like a little person down here as well. That's cool. All right, so I'm going to go over here and click on this. We're going to save this full version. Damn. Let's go in here and save this to our photo app. Okie dokie here. That's done. Now, I want to go into my photos. Click on this. Oops, nice crash photos app. Good stuff, Apple. Well done. So let's hit our little ellipsis thing up here, and we want to open this in, oh, it's not letting me do it. Let's just open it up in Pixelmator. We want to go to iCloud Drive, Pixelmator, and create a new image. So we'll import this. Import. And we'll check out the dimensions. Image setup. So there we go, 1024 by 1024. Let's go in here and change this to 3000. Done. Apply. Yeah, look, that's not going to get rejected for an album. Looks pretty cool. And then, I mean, on top of this, you can go in and alter this how you want. You can add other things to it. If you want, you can add your text, do all that kind of stuff. You can, you know, however you want to do it, add your text. Ba-ba-bing. Yeah, I'm not going to go through with all that. But yeah, you get the idea. Wicked. Wicked, wicked, wicked. What do you think, guys? Is this something you think you're going to use? If you're watching on the replay or anything like that, leave a comment below. Let us know if this is something you're going to use or anything like that. As you can see, Mars has used it. I'm definitely going to be using it for my song Timber Song and a whole bunch of things. I think it's really cool. I think when you downloaded the image, it was actually the thumbnail I downloaded. It's the problem with having initially until I realized. Yeah, but here's the thing. So that's why I opened it. That's why I opened it as the full version. See, I thought this was the full version. Attachments. See, I tried to open this in a browser because I'm pretty sure that's what it does when you open it here. Because it's a little bit different in the, I'll show you what I mean. In the, let's just show you this before we go. Let me open up Discord on my desktop. It's a little bit different on desktop. Give me a second here. Drag this over. We'll click that away. All right, so here's my desktop version of Discord. And here's the image when I click on it. So you see how we've got the image here, right? Yeah, because I'm on the iPad. I think it's a little bit different, Si. But see, on Discord, when you open it up, you can save it, or you've got this open original. And see what it does? It opens it in a browser. And this is where you would save it on your... So here's where you can zoom in and see it at a higher quality. And yeah, I would save it from here. Save image as. So yeah, if you're on a desktop, I would definitely do the open original. Or the best way to do it is, the other way to do it, if we flick over to the iPad, is just open it in here, in the on the website. Let's hit refresh here. Just open it up here and grab the full version from here. So you should be able to save the full version from here, or yeah. So there's the image there, and you should be able to save the full version from here. There you go. You've got a little save button. Does that work? Yeah, there you go. So download. This is the full version. Jade, Starr, Giants in a Bear Suit, and it has the full name. You can download it, or from there you can view it, which is the same link as what we opened just before. So yeah, super high quality. So it's a little bit different on desktop than iPad, but yeah, good stuff. Is there any other questions anybody wants to file at me? I just suggest you go in there and just have a play with it and have some fun, because that's what it's all about, yeah? Have some fun, go make some images, go waste your 25 images, have a good time. We're having a good time. And see what you come up with, and then decide if you'd like to pay for it. I think it's worth it. Good stuff. If you enjoyed the video today, please hit the like, do that stuff. Let me see, do this. Hit the like. There we go. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already and all that jazz. And I'll see you tomorrow when we take a look at, what is tomorrow? We're doing LumaFusion. Yeah. So we're doing LumaFusion tomorrow. File imports, exports, transitions, tutorials. So come and spend some time with me doing that later on this week too. We are doing... not this, we're doing this, the progressions update, so that should be cool. And we're also doing on Tuesday your time a look at a brand new app called Rainbow Delay, which is awesome. You're going to love it. Alrighty, do the things that make you happy. Remember, mistakes make you better, and we all rise together. Okay, see you tomorrow, everybody. Have a great day, and bye-bye.